Well, this video should be a lot of fun, and I'm gonna compliment all the Fursonas, because I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get that many.
Holy heck!
And hi everyone, my name is Stormi the Folf, and I pinged my Twitter followers asking if they wanted me to compliment their Fursonas. But yeah, the results were overwhelming to say the least. Obviously I can't compliment 700 plus submissions, so I've chosen around 50 of them. So without further delay, let's begin. Did you just anthropomorphize the Super Nintendo? That's, actually really cool. Like, that was one of my most favorite gaming consoles growing up. But, oh boy, that would have been bad. No, seriously, look it. You can't tell me this wasn't partially inspired by this 16-bit beast. But you obviously love retro games, and well, same. It says you love speedrunning, but Zoe, we all know that Sonic's way faster than Mario, and he was never on the Super Nintendo, and you've got this Super Nintendo Fursona, so don't you know that Genesis does what Nintendo don't? If anyone gets that reference, you're amazing, or really old, like me. But seriously, I really love this Fursona. I love the color palette, I love its likes and dislikes, I love all the things. Dumb? Self-deprecation ain't cool. I mean, I do it sometimes, but that's besides the point. You ain't dumb, but you are super heckin' cute. This is actually a really soothing color palette, and the design in general is heckin' adorable. I do get the slightest Sonic vibe from them, like they're this secret character you unlock after defeating Knack the Weasel or something. Whoa! A rabbit pangolin hybrid? What's a pangolin?
According to Wikipedia, pangolins, sometimes known as scaly anteaters, are mammals of the order Phallidoda.
Oh, so many scales! A scaly of scales. I really dig that drippy design on the blue shirt too. If you ever commission a suit for this lovely boyo, I'd personally check out City Mutt fursuits. Scaly suits are one of their many specialties, and I'd love to see them take on this as a project. Okay, Azure, I know you got that Sonic brain rot. So I'm gonna take a very wild guess and say that your Durgan was maybe sorta inspired by Dulcie? Okay, probably not, but you can't fault me for trying. But Azure is a Draga, presumably a dragon cat hybrid. The spines on the back definitely give me Sonic vibes for sure. This Fursona is way past cool. It's a Drohan, and he's beastly, a beastly Drohan. But for being so beastly, I get totally opposite vibes from them. Like, I imagine he gives some of the best hugs ever. Beastly is a cinnamon shooting star black bear adorned in, well, stars. This pic makes me think he's part of like a biker gang, but without perpetuating the stereotypes of one. I mean, how can you call that smile intimidating? It's too cute for words. We should demand that Starbucks adopt an anthropomorphized mascot. I'm not exactly sure what this species is, but it would appear it's based on hot chocolate, and that's like the best thing to have during these cold winter nights. And cuddles. That too. I want cuddles. There, I said it. If you ever get a suit of this bean, I demand you get hot chocolate scented fursuit spray. I'm pretty sure Soap Pony sells something like that, but they are hecking adorbs. Could you be any sassier? Holy heck! And no, their butt is not a potato. I just put it there for reasons. I really dig the punk aesthetic on this bean, color palette and all. And the word cadence refers to rhythm or flow, and their demeanor fits that name for sure. So heckin' vibrant!
Next Christmas, Santa's got a new enemy. An experiment gone awry. Inside, the Revox escaped from the Easter Bunny's laboratory to monopolize the holiday season.
People spent a few days celebrating Easter, but all heckin' months celebrating Christmas! And I won't stand for it any longer.
Ready for egg.
I really like how subtle the color scheme is on this Sparkle Dog. And if you know a thing or two about Sparkle Dogs, you know how bloody insane and loud their color schemes can be. And this one is actually really toned down compared to other Sparkle Doggos I've seen. And they're sassy. One of my favorite Fursona traits, but are they sassier than Cadence? Also, check out their plushie. Another heckin' anthropomorphized game console design. I seriously love it when y'all do this. Like, no joke, it is hecking awesome. Cyber appears to have taken inspiration from Nintendo's Virtual Boy console, as indicated by the belt buckle and chest buttons. The red, glowing silicone traces on their arms, neck, and tail are also a keen touch. Once again, I just love game console inspired Fursonas so much. When are we gonna get one for the PS5? I'm pretty sure it's probably already happened, but yeah.
The Cyber Husky. Now you're playing with fluffy power.
Reserved around newcomers, loves being around friends, fiercely loyal and protective. Yeah, that about describes me. Loves to fly. Oh no. Okay, that's where we differ, my friend. Large wings for extended flights. Aha! Draxper, I know your dirty little secret. You're in cahoots with all the airplane companies so you could prey on people like me who happen to be terrified of airplanes with your alluring appearance and like-minded personality. You can't fool me. And that's just brilliant. I'm surprised I don't see more Pokesonas in the fandom. And the name Duchess refers to a rank of nobility. The finest of felines. But how can you be so impetuous and noble? Like, aren't those conflicting terms? Let's consult the Pokedex. Oh my god. My heart! Can I hold you? God, you're just so hecking precious, Duke. And trash? Me too. And that floral crown is just, you are too wholesome for this world, Duke. You know that? I don't know much about this Western Durgan, but I can just imagine him being this quizzical super genius of an intellectual that knows the real meaning of life. Only when you ask him, he responds with riddles. And I suck at riddles, so he snorts at you if you don't play along. But in any case, this is one cute mythical beast. So many people don't know this, but people have gotten this Arctic fox and I mixed up at cons in the past. Living up to his name, Frost is a blue, snowbound foxo that lives in Texas? It's 2020. Nothing is real anymore. Nothing makes sense. This video is not real. We don't actually exist, and I'm totally not a potato. But this is actually one of my most favorite Fursona designs. It's not a busy color scheme, but I do have this affinity for all things blue, which Frost delivers. Yep, that's a Dutchie, based on the popular Fun Dip candy, and it's hecking awesome. Fun Dip, you are a big hecking tease. You know I'm on a diet, right? Wait, that did not sound right. Oh god. Anyway, Fun Dip's design is really charming. I would also love to see him made into a fursuit someday. Aww. And look at me. This cardigan Welsh Corgi is just pure eye candy. Literally. Like, I've been on a sugar diet for 3 weeks, and y'all keep doing this to me, and it's making me want to have chili beans now. Why? Why y'all gotta do this to me? Well, that's a unique hybrid. Can't say I've ever seen a butterfly cat before. And they're so heckin' pretty! Like, their suit is one of the most majestic things I have ever laid my eyes upon. Look at those ghostly orbs. Cherry blossoms? Donuts? The beach? This Pastel Cato has good taste and good looks. But just letting you know, I fry like a red lobster at the beach, but I'm good with donuts, or I was before my diet. Gosh darn it! Anyway, Carrie has a very calming aesthetic, something I think all of us need right now in 2020. Ah yes, the Buttwing Queen. Kiyosaki, you already know how I feel about your Sona. Call me Daddy. Daddy, you already know how I feel about your Sona. But I'll compliment you anyway, cause you're my suit crush. I am absolutely in love with your Fursona's design aesthetic. The color palette, those teal yellow eyes, the markings, all of the things. Also, I want those highlights. 10 out of 10, please hug me. I really dig those shades. Perhaps they're inspired by Gurren Lagann. What was that character's name? Kamina? God, I haven't watched that in forever. Although Kiki has a calming pastel palette, don't be fooled. She will bite. Wouldn't it be cool to just be a fluffy feline? Think about it. No bills, no chores, just eat, be cute, snuggle, and sleep all day. Life would be grand. I have a soft spot for kimono designs, and I already want a plush of this cutie bean. Red pandas are one of my most favorite species in the fandom, and Corey is like, one of my most favorite red pandas. He likes making things, being with friends, chocolate, everything. So, does that mean you even like that horrible sugar-free dark chocolate? I mean, I like regular dark chocolate, but when you suck the life out of dark chocolate, aka take the sugar out, it is like, it is super bitter and gross and do not want. And he likes Sonic a lot. No, trust me, I know. And that's okay, because you know why? I do too. So because I've received so many requests and I want to praise as many Fursonas as possible, this is going to be a multi-part series. I initially wanted to compliment 50 Fursonas in this first video, and it just wasn't happening. This video would have been like 30 minutes long if I had done that. So I'm going to do a part 2 really soon. If I said I was going to talk about your Fursona and I didn't, please don't get mad at me. You're still on the list. I will get to you eventually. But yeah, if you're new to this channel and you enjoy what you saw, consider subscribing, and if you really like my content, consider supporting me on my Patreon for perks like my Discord chat, early access to vids, deleted scenes, and more. Anyway, y'all have a safe day, and I'll see yous all next time. Bye bye!